Story, along with the Census Bureau Pew Research. As you heard from Charles there, they say America's middle class is shrinking. And you said the same thing. I know
Hello,
you did. Okay.
Jerry Willis, I'm in the pink dress.
We've been away so long, okay? Pew, as you said,
yes, sir,
says the middle class is shrinking. But that doesn't mean that more Americans are getting poorer. The percentage of the wealthy actually rose from 14 to 20%. Let's bring in Steve Siebold. He's the author of How Rich People Think. He's joining us from Atlanta. You know, this point of view that the middle class is shrinking, you've written all about rich people. What do you make of that point that the middle class is shrinking? Go.
Well, I don't think we've gotten to the point where people understand that they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to go out on their own. They're going to have to learn how to sell. They're going to have to learn how to produce income and be entrepreneurs like the people that built this country. But it's coming, and it's coming soon.
Do you agree with what we've just been talking about, that if you look at income, it's actually declined from the end of the recession to now? In fact, things have gotten worse. That's accurate, isn't it?
I think it's accurate, and I think we're going to get to the point where people wake up and realize they can't retire on $93,000 in net worth, which Pew came out with, as you guys know, yesterday. Yeah. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to take what Charles talks about all the time too. They're going to have to take responsibility for their own lives and their own financial futures, and it will happen. I really believe it. Right.
Now, your book is all about getting rich, I believe, by going out on your own, taking some risk. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Now, then you cannot be in favor of President Obama's economic policies, can you?
No, I'm not. I'm praying Mitt Romney wins. I really am. I think we all are in business.
Well, what's it going to take to get us back to an entrepreneurial, pro-prosperity America, other than an election change?
I think it's going to be enough pain. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think we're going to have to feel enough pain where we realize if I'm 65 years old and I've got $93,000 in the bank, I can't live on that. I'm going to be eating dog food unless I take control and not rely on the government, which is not government's job, to take care of me. I've got to go out and take care of myself. I've got to become an entrepreneur. I got to start getting up at 4 in the morning, and going to work for myself and take control of my own future and not rely on government.
But do you think there's been a real shift in what America really is and all about? Have we become far more of an entitlement nation and far less of an entrepreneurial nation? Have we?
Oh, we have 100 million people. 100 million people. 33% of the population is on some form of public welfare. I mean, this is not what built this country, as you guys very well know. I mean, we've got to get back to that, and I think we're going to have to feel enough pain until we do.
You think there's going to be some kind of crash? A personal income, personal situation crash, and that's what it's going to take?
I think it's going to be a wake-up. I think we're whistling past the graveyard, at this point, and we think we're going to be able to retire on the money we have, the middle class has, and there's just absolutely no way. I don't think people are running the numbers. I don't think they're breaking their calculator out, because there's no way the numbers work. You can't live on $10,000 a year.
Okay. How did you make your money?
Well, I made it selling to rich corporations, which is what I recommend people do. As you guys know, corporate America is sitting on $2.5 trillion in cash. More cash, more liquid assets than in any of our working lifetimes since 1959. Corporate Canada is sitting on over $500 billion in liquid assets and cash. The corporations are rich, and they don't know what to do. They are lost because they're working in unprecedented times.
So you started a business and sold it to a big corporation? Is that what you did?
Yes, I've been doing that for 16 years. I give speeches on mental toughness training for sales teams and critical thinking. As a matter of fact, I used Charles' example, Charles Payne's example.
You started a speaking business, and then right. You sell yourself to the big corporations. You're in the speaking business, right?
Yeah, speaking and writing books, exactly.
All right. Very interesting, Steve Siebold, and we appreciate you being with us. What's the title of your book again?
How Rich People Think.
That's a good one. All right. Thanks very much indeed, Steve. We'll see you again soon, I trust. Thank you.